Hi everyone. I've just bought the biggest job lot of my life. So there's about 50 wheel trims here, 45, 50 wheel trims. Um, this was from another collector from Scotland who needed to make more space. So he got all the ones that are either in pretty nasty condition that are still sellable, or the ones he just haven't been able to sell. Or the lower value ones. So I bought all of these for 60 quid, and that's including postage. It probably cost that much to post them, to be fair, but I mean, he asked for 60, so I paid 60, and here they are. So I'm going to start off with this pile. I did start stacking them up. I'm like, there's just too many, so they're in a bit of a pile over here. So I'm going to start off with this Mazda one. This one I will be keeping. It's got a chunk out the side here anyway. One missing clip. And there we are. I actually thought these were solid plastic. These are actually quite brittle. Kind of like the American Toyota type of plastic. I can feel how weak these clips are as well. So there we are. That one's going to be kept. That one I think is 14 inch. Then there's a Peugeot 206 with a couple of cracks in them. Still all the clips are, which is good. So there we are. There's 3 of these Ford Fiesta ones. I do think these are all complete as well. So I can probably get like 7, 8, 9 quid each for them because they are in good condition. So we are. It's just they're probably really bad sellers though. So there we are. Then there's this Renault Megane. Renault Clio one. It's got a couple of bad clips. It's got broken. You can see they've been run over. There we are. So all I need to do though is fix these bolt towers, bend the clips back into shape, and then sell it. So there we are. And there's this Fiesta one. These ones are horrendous sellers, but I mean at least it will sell. So there we are. This is a Peugeot 306 version, I think. Yeah, because the spokes are going to the right. The 206 ones go to the left, so they are very slightly different. There we are. Then there's a Volkswagen Lupo. There we are, with a weird ring. There you are. I think these are quite valuable as well. I reckon I can get about 9 or 10 quid for this one, even in this condition. I think these are quite valuable. Then there's this one which I think is either a Vauxhall Adam or a Vauxhall Aguila. I think it's a Vauxhall Aguila. Looks like it's been smashed with a hammer. But it's all complete though, so I can still sell it. Yeah, then there's this Suzuki. Is it a Suzuki Alto or Suzuki? Yeah, Suzuki Alto one. It's really badly scuffed up, but I mean it's all complete on the back. And there we are. These clips look really good as well. Yeah, they look really solid. Like the old Nissan Micro clips and stuff, they look really solid as well. So there we are. Then there's this horrendous one. This is completely grey. I think it looks like it's been resprayed while it was still wet outside. But what I will do though is I'll probably just respray the front a normal silver colour and then sell it, because otherwise I don't think I can sell it when it's like literally grey like that. Oh, it's brittle. That was a bit of a surprise. Now I think there was supposed to be 2 of these in the job lot, but I only saw 1, so I don't know. The other one might be in here somewhere, but there we are. So here's a really interesting, I think it's the Toyota Yaris Verso one, or Corolla Verso. And it's all complete on the back, which is wow. Yeah, that's a real present surprise. I thought it'd be like really, I could have half the clips missing or something, but there we are. That's quite nice. I might even keep that one. Either that, I'll only sell that one if it's valuable. Then there's this Suzuki Seat Alhambra one. Now I found one of these. I think I found 2 in the past, but one of them was broken. The other one I can't remember what happened to it. I think it might have been broken as well. This one I'm going to be keeping because I love these ones, and you never really see these cars anymore. It's been about 2 years since I've seen a car with these on, and that car's since been scrapped. So then there's this one, which is a Kia. Is it a Kia Sedona? I think it's a Kia Sedona. It's in really bad condition. On the back, these are bolted on as well, and all the bolt towers are all complete. So I reckon this one's probably from a scrapyard. I'll probably keep this one though, because even mint ones, there's about 20 or 30 of these up on eBay, and they're up for like 5-10 quid each, and they're pristine ones nearly. So this one is as close to worthless as you can get. So I'm probably going to keep that one. Then there's this one, which is a real shame. This is a Volkswagen, is it a Touran? I didn't realise the condition on this. It's got no ring. I think these are 17-inch. And it's got some cracking in the middle, which is a real shame. Now I might be able to like glue these back on and like restore it a little bit like that. I think I'll be able to do that, and then see if I've got a ring that fits this. And if not, then I guess I'll just sell it for cheap, and then say to use cable ties. But if I can't fix this damage here, then I'll probably just throw it, which is a shame because these are actually quite valuable. I think one that's all complete is probably worth about 30 quid, 35 quid. So then there's this one, which is a Renault Traffic one. I believe these are aftermarket. Yeah, that's really bad. I think these are aftermarket. There's no way these are this flimsy. They are. Look how flimsy these are. I'm barely even touching it, and they're bending right the way back. That's horrendous. It's absolutely horrendous. Look at that, I'm barely even touching it. I doubt I'll be able to sell this one, because I don't think really any cars have these in the UK. I think they're probably quite common in places like France and all that, but in the UK these are probably non-existent really. But I'll see what I can do. So there's a pile up here as well. Yeah, so I'll start off with this small pile because this one really surprised me. I saw it upside down, and I flipped it over, and I saw the Opel badge, and I wasn't expecting that because I saw a Vauxhall one in the photos that I was sent before these were sent and before these were bought, and all I saw was a Vauxhall one. The Vauxhall one's actually over there. I didn't realise there was an Opel one in the pack, which is quite nice. So that's definitely a keeper. Then there's these three, and I'm surprised these are in the Joblot because I believe these are fairly valuable. Yeah, even in this condition, they're probably still about 12-15 quid. So there we are. I actually know a car who's lost one. There's a teacher at my college who has not the same as these ones. It's a Ford Cougar, and have similar designs as this. Maybe it will fit, maybe it won't. I don't know. But I thought I'd just bring that up. Then there's a Toyota Avensis, which is quite nice. It's all complete except for the fact it's slightly damaged. So there we are. Then there's this Ford one. I actually sold one of these a few weeks ago, and it took about 9 months. These are horrendous sellers, these are. It's got one missing clip, but at the same time, it's not too bad. Then there's this Renault Clio one, and this is actually genuine. This is a genuine wheel trim. These always seem to be fakes, where they have the chrome badges and the plastic is really brittle, and the clips and all that break really easily. But this one's actually genuine. So that's nice. Then there's this one, which is a real shame about the chunk, because I think a good one's about 20 quid, 25 quid. So there we are. This one, I don't think I'll sell this one, because I would rather potentially either keep it or just take the badge. But I mean, maybe someone will want it, because these ones are really, really valuable. A brand new one's about 70 quid, 60 quid. So that's one of these ones. I didn't even notice this one. This is a Fiat Stilo one, or Stylo, whatever you want to call it. And this is the first Fiat hubcap in my collection, this design. My dad found it like a decade ago for me, 9-10 years ago. And it had horrendous paint. The paint was completely gone, really. The plastic was pitted. And in storage, being as these clip towels are actually really quite brittle, in storage over time, the weight of the piles and all that, the clips have bent back and snapped from the stress. And it's a bit of a mess, but it's just one of those caps I'll always keep, because it was the first Fiat hubcap in my collection. So this kind of brings back a few memories, this one. Don't know how much it's going to be worth, but probably about 7 or 8 quid, if it can sell at all. And then 3 of these BMW ones. These are BMW, I think, 5 Series. I'm not too sure about these BMW ones, or any BMW hubcap. BMW 5 Series, I believe, maybe 3 Series. One will be kept, another one will probably be sold, and this one, if I can find a badge for it, which I'm sure I will be, I've got loads of BMW centre caps. I'm sure I'll be able to get a badge off one of them and just stick it on. But there we are. These will probably be horrendous sellers, but it's definitely worth selling because, obviously, well, they're worth something. So yeah, I'll keep one of these BMW ones, and then the other ones I'll probably sell. Then there's this one for Saphira, and this is a bit of a mess, but these always are now. These are around 20, 22-year-old cars now. So, and this is on the Mark 1 Saphira. These are actually considered rare finds now. Well, my mum had a Saphira with these on, and at the time they were really common. That was about 8, 9, 10 years ago. And now, these are actually quite rare. So, here we are. So you can hear about the noise in the background. Renault Megane. Well, I'm very. I'm not happy. I'm not looking forward to selling these ones. Oh, hold on. Is one 15 and one 16? Yeah, this one's 15-inch because it's a lot lighter, and these are the clips that the 15-inch ones have. This is 16-inch, and there. So it's a bit heavier as well. It's about 200 grams heavier. I was going to say I'd sell them as a pair for like a trailer or something, but now they're the different sizes, I can't do that. So these are going to be horrendous to shift. And again, maybe I'll be surprised. This one as well. I might actually keep this one because I had one of these years ago, like 9 years ago, and I think I had a little chunk out the side. I can't remember, but that one ended up getting stolen from the back of my garden. So that was only about 4 years ago that happened. Same with a lot of other designs as well. I left my collection out overnight and someone came through and stole like 30, 40, 50 hubcaps. So anyway, then there's this one, which is a Renault Clio. It's got a chunk out of it, but on the back it's all right, so that's good. There we are. I can see there's also a lot of yellowing with the brake dust on the fronts of these caps. That one has it, that one has it, that Saphira one has it, this one. So all I need to do is just get some brake cleaner, spray the front a bit, leave it for a couple of minutes and just soak it off. And then that's all done, and it'll be much more presentable. So there we are. Now half of these I have no idea how they'll sell. BMW ones, that Renault one, these Renault ones, the Toyota one there, sorry, C1, all that sort of stuff. No idea how they'll sell, but anyway. Then there's this one, and there's probably about 4 or 5 different designs of these Skoda ones in here, and I can see why people over in Scotland absolutely hate these Skoda ones because they are always in bad condition. They've got a chunk out the side. The paint is also kind of flaking off. So there we are. On the back it's all complete though, which is nice. Oh no, it's not. There we are. Yeah. That was just barely hanging on. I'm sure someone would still want it though, like for like £2. But there we are. Then there's this Skoda one, which is in horrendous condition. On the back it's all complete though. So this might actually just need a respray, like a really quick one. Cover the badge up, just kind of sand it down a tiny bit, rough up the surface and just respray it a little bit. So there we are. I feel like doing that will make it sellable. Then again, I have no idea. I'll have to get some opinions from other collectors. Then there's these ones. I remember these back in like 2009, still being fairly common. I remember being back in 2009, so I was about 5 or 6 years old. I remember seeing these fairly often, especially on those Renault Scenics, I think they were. They were quite common. Now you never see them anymore. I was going to say they have different clips, but this type and then this type. So I wonder if there's ones for a Scenic and the other one's for like a Megane or something. Because I know they also have Meganes as well. So I might as well keep this one, being as the clips are damaged and I haven't got this design yet. This one's perfectly sellable though. So there we are. I've always wanted one of them as well, so that's quite nice. Then there's this one, which is a Renault. Oh, this is a 16-inch one, isn't it? Because there's 14-inch ones, 15-inch and 16-inch. I believe this is 16. No, it's not, it's 15-inch. It's a 15-inch one. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to sell that one, am I? I'd be surprised if I can. These are really bad sellers as they are, so... There we are. But the reason I bought these is because all the ones I can sell quite easily, I'll be able to get the 60 quid back in no time, so... That's why I bought them. Otherwise, if they were all bad sellers, I wouldn't have even bothered with them. And this one looks Corsa. It's horrendous curb pinching. I think the entire side here is just like dented inwards. So there we are. Is this 16 inch or 15? This looks huge. Must be a 15 inch one, but it looks 16 inch. It feels a lot heavier than the one I found before, about 5 years ago. I don't know. Either way, horrendous seller. This one, I'm not even going to bother with this. This one's got horrendous paint. Completely flaking off. Look at that. On the back though, it's all complete. So there we are. Yeah, quite a few of these I won't be selling. This one, I can still sell this one. It's all complete on the back. Absolutely nothing wrong with it other than the fact the front's a bit rough. Other than that, it's fine. So I'll just probably give it like 1 or 2 small coats of paint to get rid of the yellowing plastic underneath, and then that's it. Then there's this one which I'm keeping. This is a Seat Ibiza one, I think. On the back, it's 14 inch as well. Just realised. I thought it was a 15 or 16s. Yeah, it's all complete on the back. That's nice. Very curbed up, but they always seem to be. So I'm not too fussed. Then there's 3 of these. There's one here, and another one I think in that pile over there. These are horrible sellers, but at least these are in good condition. So yeah, these are all good condition, so that's good. Where's the other one? Huh. I thought I had, maybe I've reviewed it previously. Oh no, I know what it was. 2 14s and 1 15. That's what it was. So these are the Corsa ones. This is the Mariva. / Safira, because I've seen a few Safiras with them on as well. So there we are, 2 Corsas and 1 Mariva / Safira. Then there's this one, which is a Renault. This isn't a Clio, is it? This is a Scenic. Yeah, because Clio's I think is a 13 inch. This one's 14. I'm not too great with the different wheel trim sizes and what vehicles they're from, etc. But I believe this is a Scenic rather than a Clio. But actually, I've seen a couple of Kangaroos with these quite a few times over the years. So maybe they're from Kangaroos as well. Then there's this Honda one, and this will definitely be sold. It's got a bit of a bent thing there, that's fine. These are bolted on, so even if there was no clip towers, it would still hold on just fine. This one's quite scuffed up and storage marked. I'm sure a lot of that can buff out with some T-cut or something, or chrome cleaner. That'd be absolutely fine. Then there's this one, which I will be keeping, because I found one years ago, and it had basically no paint on it, and that was one of the ones that got stolen about 5 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, from the garden. So I will be keeping this one, just because I've always wanted this design since. So yeah. And there's 3 of these. Now, the clips on these I haven't checked. Yeah, they're horrendous, as I expected. Absolutely horrendous. Horrendous condition. But I've always wanted one, so that's nice. I'll keep the best one, which does seem to be this. No, it's not. This one. Yeah, this one seems to be the best one. This one has got some sort of really unusual curb mark. I don't know how they managed to curb it right there. It's really unusual. Yeah, so there they are, 3 Seat Ibiza ones. So there we are. Then there's this Skoda one. Skoda Superb, I think this one, isn't it? Or an Octavia? Skoda Octavia. This one's quite rough, but I can still sell these ones. It's just that they're horrible sellers. Then there are these ones. These are the ones I'm dreading. These older Renault Megane, Scenic, Clio ones, all that sort of stuff. They're always horrendous sellers. This one I believe is a Megane. Yeah, I think it's a Megane, these ones. This one's quite damaged on the side. What I'm going to do is I'll sell 2 as a pair for a trailer or caravan. And then this one I guess I'll sell individually, and I'm expecting it to be up for like 2 or 3 years. So, because no one really has these vehicles anymore, these wheel trims, they all seem to be pretty much extinct now, and these never seem to fall off either. So the chance of someone buying one is next to none. So there we are. All the hubcaps from the Joblot. So I hope you enjoyed, and yeah, bye guys.